back to another episode of Handbook to Success. We're helping you achieve your dreams faster. Really, the whole point of this channel is to document the path of two young entrepreneurs to success. That's kind of the whole point. We're writing that handbook to success right in front of you. So what we wanted to do today is bring you a real quick video explaining who we are as people, so you can kind of get a better feel of who you're watching. So my name is Jonathan Knott. I'm a high schooler going on junior year here. It's summer right now. Basically, I'm into music, trumpet player, singer, also into sports, running, cross country, things like that. So that's kind of who I am now. I'm very hard with workflow, really kind of driven to get where I want to be in life. As far as where I want to be in the future, it's very simple. I want to be a successful businessman, successful, kind of call it international tycoon of business, so to speak, successful investor, things of that nature. Yeah.
Well, I'm Jonathan Yeckley. I'm also in high school, going on junior year. I talk a lot. That's kind of my thing. I love talking, and I mean, if you guys, you've been watching the other videos, you know that. I ramble on and on and on, and sometimes I get off topic and I dig myself big holes that I cannot get out of. But besides that, I'm a runner too. I do cross country and track. I don't always enjoy it, but I mean, it's fun. I love the people. I really do. I'm a people person. I love people, Yeah, I used to hate reading. I love it now. I mean, that's kind of all I do. I just read and read and read. Some other stuff, about me, I would like to think, I'm a generous person. I mean, maybe not always, but I'm a real family guy. I love my family and my friends to death. There's some of the most important things in my life, my family and my friends. What I want to be in the future, though, along with him, I want to be a successful investor. Investing in finance, I mean, that's my thing, that's something I've been doing work on for almost 4 years now, and along with, Jonathan. I work about every day with this kind of stuff, reading, on the internet, talking to people who are already, in the field. Mm-hmm. I'm more of an independent person, I don't necessarily like, having to rely on a lot of other people, so I'm more like I want to provide for myself with a lot of different things. I love the city, but I don't want to be, necessarily located in the city type of guy. I want to own my own business. I want to be a successful entrepreneur, successful in finance and investing. I want to leave a legacy, but more importantly, I want to help people. So does Jonathan.
Absolutely.
That's the whole purpose of us kind of doing all this. We just want to help people because the world is a harsh place. But if we can make it just a little bit nicer and help, a couple people, even you guys, well then I'd say we're pretty successful.
I'll be honest, I'm not a big guy when it comes to, or big on the topic of responsibility on certain topics. I think that when people say, oh, you have a responsibility to do this, I'm just not there. I'm not that kind of thinking when it comes to that. But I think the one thing that we all have a big responsibility to do is leave humanity a better place than we found it.
Oh yeah.
I think one thing that really is consistent between John and myself is that we're not really big on the creating a continuation of humanity. We want to progress humanity.
Yeah.
And that can come off wrong, and it's not meant to. But it's really meant to come off as we want to not just be here and work for the continuation of it. We want to really push it to the day of tomorrow, the world of tomorrow. We want to push it in that direction. I feel like a lot of us have great potential that we just don't realize, and it's not because we're dumb, not because we're not smart, but because we're ignorant to some of the things out there. We don't know. Yeah. We don't know a lot of it. A lot of us lose the game because we don't even know we're playing the game yet, and that's what we're trying to do is really kind of inform people of what they have the potential to do, and that's what we want to really bring you through this channel. That's who we are as people, and I think it's something that's very important to me at heart.
Yeah.
Is really kind of leaving humanity better than what we found it. Because I think at that point, no matter what it is you do in your life, if you do that in any sort of medium, I think you've lived a successful life.
Yeah, one thing I will say about myself is I'm not crazy about putting myself out there. Him and I were talking about doing this channel for a little bit now, and I was pretty hesitant on it because some people may get a little timid. The fact that, people may make fun of them, may laugh at them, all the ridicule and the, I guess you could say harassment, but I don't even know if it'd go that far. But, I was kind of worried about that. But, something you really got to think about is this, though. If you can't do something as small as maybe putting out content on YouTube, you're not really going to be able to do much. If you're not willing to do something as small as us talking in front of the camera, we don't have a script.
No, yeah.
We just sit here and talk.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I go off on little tangents and just rant. Yeah, some of it may be completely off topic, but
it's real.
Yeah, it's real.
Exactly, yeah.
And that's important. You just got to be real. But the thing is, yeah, a lot of people do get kind of, timid and scared that, this may be so embarrassing. But if you're not willing to do something as small as this, you're not going to be able to, do something, bigger as making your own business.
Right, absolutely. I agree with what you said. For me, I've always been kind of the person, like, I want to be out there. I want to create content. And the thing about it is, you don't need a lot to do this.
No.
You don't need a lot to be successful. For example, right now, we're recording on a Samsung phone sitting on a music stand. That's what we got. We don't have all the expensive gear and that some channels have. And there's nothing wrong with having that expensive gear. But our whole point is to try to show you don't need that. You don't need to be successful. Or you don't need that stuff to be successful. You need to be successful. But you just need to start. Whatever it is you want to do in your life, you need to start doing something. I know this kind of got off topic from who we are, but it is still showing you who we are. The fact that we just want to be successful. We want to help humanity. We want to show you that you can do it as well.
Yeah, we're doers.
Yeah, exactly. And that's really important. You need to be a doer and not just a talker, so to speak, or however you want to word it.
A dreamer.
Right.
Dreams are great, but if that's all you're doing, my friend, you're not doing anything.
No. And we're not here to ridicule. We're not here to do anything other than try and push you to the best you can be by trying to figure out who the best we can be. We're not done learning. We're never done learning.
We're just starting.
Exactly. We're on the very beginning of our journey. And we're bringing you along with that journey to hopefully, so you can join us on it. That's kind of the whole point of this channel, is to create a community of, successful people who want to be successful in any field. Like I said, we're always focused on entrepreneurship, but that's not it. We want to help everybody. We want people to help us. We want to be a part of other people to try and, get to where we want to be. We want to bring people along with us. So, I think that's pretty much it from at least who we are and what it is we're trying to do here with this channel. So, I do hope you enjoyed. Like, favorite, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff, so you can stay tuned for more videos like this and become part of our community of successful people. So, with that, we'll see you next time.